property is known as cellular structure. So cellular structure indicate as our first definitive property. So what is cellular structure? So like we have already mentioned here, every living organism is made up of cell. So human beings also made up of cell, but that cell again classified into types like body organization. So first I will mention here A type, that is body organization of cell. So body organization. So body organization of cell is two types. So there are two types of body organization in cell, and that type is unicellular cell. So unicellular cell, that word indicates everything. Uni means single cell when present or occur, that indicates as a unicellular cell. Like bacteria is a unicellular cell. Very good. Amoeba is a unicellular cell. Paramecium is a unicellular cell. So all the kingdom Monera will basically indicates as a unicellular form. Second is multicellular cell. So second is very easy or simple. Multicellular. Multi, that word indicates which consists of many cells. So many cells are present or occur like in humans. So we can also see that human beings are multicellular. Algae are multicellular. Fungi are multicellular. Plants were also multicellular in nature. So different cells are present, they were combined together, become a tissue, and that tissue is useful for laterwards formation of organ, and that organ converted into organism. So first type I will mention here as a body organization. Second type I will mention here as, after body organization, cell organization. So there are two types of cells. So from that first cell is known as, यहाँ पे first cell जो occur हो रही है, form हो रही है, that is prokaryotic cell. So prokaryotic cell, and second cell is known as eukaryotic cell. So what that word indicates, prokaryotic or eukaryotic. That pro means primitive, pro means without, karyo means nucleus. So here you can simply say that a cell which is without nucleus. So centermost cell organelle, that is absent in prokaryotic cell, but presence of single chromosome DNA is present in prokaryotic cell. But eukaryotic, what that word indicates, eu means true, karyo means nuclei. So it means this cell basically consists of presence of nucleus. So nucleus is present, chromosome is present. That detail we will study in a topic that is known as organization of cell. Organization of cell में हम ये deep में study करेंगे cell organization, prokaryotic, eukaryotic. But just simply now you have to remember as a cellular structure. So what are the cellular structures? Body organization, unicellular, multicellular, cell organization, prokaryotic, eukaryotic. So unicellular cells are prokaryotic in nature. All unicellular cells were basically, you can say that, prokaryotic in nature. Multicellular cells are eukaryotic in nature. Yes, they can also prokaryotic in nature, but most commonly अगर हम देखेंगे उसको enlist करेंगे in that format. First, cellular structure. So that is the first property of living. Definitive property of living, which we have studied. Now I will discuss the second definitive property. So now what is second definitive property? So second definitive property is, after cellular organization, metabolic. Very good. Metabolic activity. So what is meant by metabolic activity? So basically metabolic activity means sum of all reactions. So sum of all reaction which takes place or occur, that is known as metabolic activity, which also simplified into two types. That is anabolic activity, or second one is catabolic activity. So what is meant by anabolic activity? Anabolism or catabolism, we have to discuss that in deep words. So basically these activity development and formation of constructive and destructive process. So construction and destruction basically done by these activities. In plants also you can observe see that these activities were takes place. In animals also these activities were takes place or occur. Second, metabolic activity. After metabolic activity, now again definitive property, third definitive property that we will discuss here, that is lifespan. So every living organism is having a particular lifespan. Lifespan is present or occur. So what is lifespan? The period in between birth to death. So the period in between birth to death is known as lifespan. So depend upon the organism, lifespan vary. एक एग्जांपल मैं यहाँ पे देता हूँ, crow. So basically crow or parrot. So you can observe see that both are birds, but both were having a different lifespan through their size, shape, and structure. They were having similar, but crow can survive for only 10 to 14 or 15 years. But parrot is having ability to survive for more than or near about 140 years. So size, shape never matter for the lifespan. So large elephant is only survive for 80 years, but a small parrot is survive for 140 years. Like plants, Ficus beganalensis, Ficus religiosa, they can survive for more than 1000 years. So basically plants, mango plants survive for 100 years. So depend upon that we can consider the occur lifespan varies. Lifespan vary कर रहा है कि organism to organism, species to species, lifespan is vary. So lifespan means birth to death period. Okay, that is also a definitive property. Like in unicellular forms or bacteria, they were immortal. Why they were immortal? Because they undergo for a special process. That process is known as cell division, or simply we can indicate as a reproduction. उसको reproduction भी indicate कर सकते हैं, हम show कर सकते हैं. Next definitive property of living, हम definitive property देख रहे हैं, cellular structure, metabolic activity, lifespan, and after that response to stimuli. What is mean by response to stimuli? So depend upon the climatic condition we will basically respond. So जैसे ठंड आती है तो हमें पता है हम क्या करते हैं, स्वेटर वगैरह पहन लेते हैं. अगर हॉट लग रहा है तो हम क्या करेंगे, वाइट कपड़े वगैरह पहन लेंगे. तो रिस्पॉन्स टू स्टिमुलाई हम देख रहे हैं इन्वायरमेंट के साथ हमारा रिस्पॉन्स टू स्टिमुलाई. नॉन लिविंग में कुछ रिस्पॉन्स टू स्टिमुलाई नहीं, कोल्ड हो हॉट हो they were never affected, उनको कुछ अफेक्शन नहीं हो रहा है. ओके, these are the fourth property of living. ये आपने देखा रिस्पॉन्स टू स्टिमुलाई. और एक डेफिनेटिव प्रॉपर्टी है जिसका नाम है कॉन्सिक्यूसनेस और अवेयर टू इन्वायरमेंट. तो अवेयरनेस इज देयर इन इन्वायरमेंट. व्हाट इज मीन्स बाय अवेयरनेस? अवेयरनेस का मतलब है यहाँ पे कि किस तरह से हम अवेयर कर सकते हैं इन्वायरमेंट से, प्रोटेक्ट कर सकते हैं हम इन्वायरमेंट को बाय कंजर्वेशन. सो वी आर कंजर्विंग देयर. एनिमल्स को कंजर्व कर रहा है, प्लांट्स को कंजर्व कर रहा है. दीज आर दी definitive properties. But there are two indefinitive properties were also present, and these two indefinitive properties were, उनको हम यहाँ पे लिख रहे हैं. These two indefinitive properties are reproduction is indefinitive property. Why it is indefinitive property? Because few living organisms were not undergo for reproduction. They are sterile. Like honey bee में भी हम देख सकते हैं there are few workers which are sterile in nature. So living तो है but they will not undergo for this process. So again there is a indefinitive property that is known as growth. So growth means continuous increment, but that increment is basically absent in non-living thing, or we can say that by external deposition their growth is takes place, then it is extrinsic growth. Or only in living that growth is carried out to takes place by internal structure, intrinsic growth. So these two are the indefinitive property, and these 5, 6 we can say that are the definitive properties of living. Okay, if you like the video, you can press the like button, subscribe my channel for